Chris Chinnock here for Insight Media. I'm at the CES 2023 PepCon event. I've just met with Kopin and, in fact, with Mr. Wu, the chairman of Lakeside, their OLED foundry in China. And I've learned a whole bunch of things that are very interesting, which I want to tell you about. So first of all, let's take a look at their plans. This is going to be their new 12-inch fab outside of Shanghai in Wuxi and near Yixing. It's about an hour and a half outside of Shanghai. They've been developing this OLED-on-Silicon technology on an 8-inch fab, and now they believe they've perfected enough of the process that it's time to move to a 12-inch fab. So what has been happening in the market over the last 6 months is actually kind of amazing. There have been a lot of companies that have announced plans to move to OLED-on-Silicon for AR and VR applications, including LG Display, including Samsung. Many of these are to support Apple's applications, but there are also 2 other 12-inch fabs in China right now, BOE being one of those, that can make OLED-on-Silicon. So one of the questions I asked Mr. Wu was, is this going to be a problem of overcapacity in the coming years with all these fabs being developed? And his short answer was no. And the real reason behind this is because they have developed process technology that's way ahead of their competitors. So it's not easy to actually make OLED-on-Silicon. There are a lot of issues in terms of yield. And so having those process parameters, both on the front plane and the back plane, it's both. It's not just the front plane. And Kopin has a lot of the back plane technology, Lakeside, the front plane technology. For example, he says in I think it was about the 0.26 to, or the smaller OLED-on-Silicon sizes, up to about 1 inch. Some of the competitors are in the 30 to 40% end-to-end yield range. They're up around 60%, so that's a significant difference. When you get to the larger display sizes, and many folks think that a 1.3-inch class for VR applications is going to be kind of the sweet spot, yields are even lower. And in fact, according to Mr. Wu, all of the capacity out there is still not sufficient to meet demand for that 1.3-inch class displays for VR applications right now. So there probably won't be any shortage. There still won't be an overcapacity. In fact, there'll be a shortage of demand probably for the next couple of years. And with their process technology, they hope to be leaders in this market. So where are they in terms of the development? They have now just started to break ground on this new facility. Equipment will be ordered in January of this year. I'm told that actually building the fab can be done on the order of 9 to 10 months in China, which is actually remarkable. So that should coincide pretty much with the delivery of equipment in Q4 of 23. So I hope to be able to go out and see that in person and report back to you in a year or so. So, Chris Chinnock here for Insight Media.